this one and see if there's sound now, at least coming from me. And there's not going to be any Zoom sound because, as you can see, nobody's joined me on Zoom. That's why it's a super huge big box right there. I was afraid this was going to happen. I really was afraid this was going to happen. So let me bring OBS back over here to this screen. Bring it to the foreground. And then I'll make an adjustment of the fish tank cam. There we go. And then I'll do an audio check and see if that comes through. Okay, Tony Wallow's giving me the thumbs up, so I have to go with that. Means the audio from the Yeti mic is now going through. So this camera, it's going to take some getting used to. I don't need to worry about the monitor over there. It's got the clocks on it. I just have to worry about these three. So thank you, Tony. Tony says that everything's normal. Now, if somebody joins us on Zoom, then we'll see how that's going to be messed up too. I have no doubt in my mind that that's going to be bad as well, because I set this up earlier today. But anyway, once I get my cord tomorrow, I'll move this camera over more centered more than what it is, and I'll adjust it so where you're seeing just like maybe from here up instead of all of me. I'm just not in the mood to mess with it tonight. Yeah, I did add another camera right over here. So I've got three cameras essentially. I got three cameras running right now. Three cameras, everybody. Three. I got three cameras running. I got the C170 still active, which is in a little picture up here. And that my goal for that, I'm not sure yet if I'm even going to keep it. Then I've got the new C922 over there, which is the zoom camera. And then I've got this camera right here, which is the fish tank camera. So once this cord gets in and I can extend that over there, I'll probably get rid of that camera. I don't really think I need another one just yet. But what I do need to do, because this is, turn these lights on. I don't know if a notification went out or not because of the fact I streamed from the laptop earlier. Now, if I want to move this down, I think I have to move that like that. I think that's what I determined. I think. No, that's not any better. That's still getting everything. Let Jim in, and we can see if this is going to work or not over here. So how do I make that go upwards, not downwards? I want it to go upwards. Hi, Jim.
Nope.
Messing with my new 922. It's too far away now. That makes me look like I'm 100 miles away. I don't kind of like that at all. So, it's just going to be an adjustment. And then, of course, I'll have to readjust it again tomorrow night after I get my new cord in. There's a great guy. 3 cameras, yes. Hey, Robert, I need to get with you. 3 cameras, 4 screens. Yes, I've gone Hollywood. So, if I could get Jim to say a couple words, we'll get a audio check for the Zoom on YouTube.
Yeah, give me a second. I have to adjust my camera.
Yeah, I don't like this at all. I like the other one. Believe it or not, I'd rather have the bigger picture than anything. Hey, Greg, good to see you again.
Yeah, we gotta stop meeting like this.
I know it. People are going to talk. So let me see if I can.
I ain't getting shit done.
Oh shoot, that reminds me. I was supposed to do something tonight. Okay, for some reason it's all of a sudden jumped out to making it really small. So I guess I'm going to have to get into a setting somewhere and fix that. Not sure what I done. So how's the audio sound from people on YouTube? From the Zoom. How do the Zoom people sound on YouTube? That's what I meant to say.
When you speak the correct English, then we understand.
Yeah, well, believe me, that was the entire 2-hour family meeting tonight, was speaking the correct English. Some of us might have understood, and most of us didn't understand. So that's probably what.
That's on you. I can't help there.
Okay, Kenny Witten says it sounds good. Good. I'm not good. Fantastic. Maybe I finally got this set right. I don't know. I hope so. Oh, wait a minute. I see one. I'm not going to mess with it. It's working.
Ah, come on, brave it.
Well, no, because the one that's not deactivated doesn't have any movement to it, and the mic, which is literally 2 feet away and a foot below me, is sounding really good. So that's cool. And I set up a special thing today, so when I record stuff, then it's only, I didn't know OBS had audio settings until today. You would think I'd have known that. I did not. I know. Because it's automatically, put a camera on, the camera works. It's got a mic, duh. But I found this neat little thing today. It's called audio input capture and audio output capture. Who would have thought? So now I've got pretty good setup, I think. I'm waiting for some feedback from Rick Lakes of all people to see how the audio sounded. And I'll go ahead and shut off the C170, which is this camera right there. 922 right there. Oh yeah, that's on Zoom. And then this one over here is the fish cam, which is right there. So I'm going to shut the 970 off. I don't need it on. This is enough. But why? I'm confused.
Not authorized.
Well, after the evening I've had, I'm going to just probably be confused for a long time. See how that looks. Nope, still the same. So, I'm not sure how I can fix that actually. It is working. Oh yeah, it's working. Does it need adjusted? Let me play with Rick Lakes here. Adjust. So, I'll get it figured out. Kenny says it sounds good. Thank you, Kenny. Good to see you. Good evening to you. Good evening to Tony. Good evening to Robert. And, of course, great guy I've seen for the second time today. Now, isn't there a program on here? Yeah, Logitech Capture. Well, we know we're in trouble now. I know the feeling. Play the theme. Camera not available. We detect your cameras, so you have to have 2 instances of. No, you do not. That's crazy. Camera not available. We detect your cameras being used by Zoom. Aha. If that's true, it is. Camera number 1 is being used, and I opened up Logitech Cam and it says camera number 1 is being used by OBS and camera number 2 is being used by Zoom. So apparently I can't make adjustments to those while I am using those in other applications.
Using what application?
Zoom and OBS.
Okay, well, here's a question for you. Are you not using the Logitune software?
I am. Hang on, I got big red letters here. The Logitech StreamCam and other Logitech cameras are now supported with basic controls in our Windows 11 and Mac Big Sur compatible software Logitech G Hub. Great. So I'm on camera number 2, which is right there. I'm going to see if I can zoom it in. I cannot. Let me see if
I will ask the question again. Do you have the Logitune software installed?
Logitune or Logitech?
Logitune.
Let me look. I don't know.
You did have it before.
Well, that doesn't mean anything.
Because the Logitune software, if you have it and you run it, you can make adjustments to the cameras while they're being used by other applications. For example, I have Logitune running in the background. If I start screwing with this particular camera in Logitune,
Oh, cool.
things start changing.
Right, I see that.
Okay? I can put on the auto exposure. I can turn it back off. I can do all these things. Assuming that you have Logitune installed, it should see the cameras. You can control them. It will give you a message that no preview is available within Logitune because it's being used by something else, but the controls do function.
Okay. Yeah, it's doing an update right now. It said this may take 70%. Now, I haven't moved, but the camera obviously did move a while ago because I'm not centered any longer. Which, that's cool. We're going to fix that here in a minute. Hey, Jeff.
Evening.
Good evening. Good to see you.
You came
I
in
probably
here,
won't-
you didn't even say hey to me.
Probably won't be here long. I'm about to go to sleep on my feet.
Can
So
imagine.
I'd stop in for a little bit.
Imagine you're wore out.
Yep.
As you can see, I'm screwing with the zoom right now.
Okay, Logitune updated. I'm just going to hit OK. I don't need to see the release notes.
Hey, Chris. So how long you been on, Ken?
Do what?
How long have you been on?
A whopping 13
10
minutes and 38 seconds.
It was close.
Yeah.
You're falling down on your job duties.
I'm not aware that I am, but enlighten me. How am I falling down on my job duties?
You didn't send me any message to let me know.
I haven't done that in at least 3 or 4 months. Been a while since I've done that. All right, so now I got Logitech. I got Logitune installed and updated, and I'm going to zoom this in. Nothing happens.
Now make sure you got the right camera.
Well, that's the fish cam right there because I'm watching it move. So I'm gonna zoom it out. So I'm guessing you don't get notifications. Oh, that's right, you don't get notifications anyway. So, okay, so now let me go back and grab the other camera. Now, how do I know which one is which?
Well, when you first open it up, it should give you the list of cameras.
It does. Both of them say C922 Pro webcam, but it doesn't tell me which one's which. Let me see what this one does. That's probably the fish tank. Okay, that's the fish tank. So I'm going to not use that one again. I'm going to go to this one. All right, now I'm going to zoom in. Oh, yeah. Okay, which way do I got to move this? Left is right and right is left, right? Something like
Maybe.
that. No, that made it worse. Okay, so that means
Nope, wrong way.
not changing.
Wrong way, you're getting worse. Wrong way. Your other left.
That's about as far left as I can go with that right there for now, because then it's running into my other monitor. But these other controls, well, maybe they are. Oh, they are. Okay, good,
Yeah,
good,
they work.
good. Yeah, they look like they were grayed out. Oh, there we go.
There you go.
Cool.
Okay.
Thank you, Jim.
Hey.
Cool. And I'll just run this over here in case I decide I want to mess around with it later. Fish tank looks all right. Now that I can mess with that. Oh,
I'm making my way back into my bedroom.
well, thanks for that information.
TMI.
No, I wasn't in the bathroom.
Well, that is really strange that on this, on the fish cam, I can't shift it left or right, whereas on the other camera, on the new one, I can shift it left and right. That is very odd. Oh well, I'm going to leave it like it is.
Sounds like you're still having an issue or two, but actually the stream looks pretty good from this end.
Well, I got a new 922 in. I've got it not where I want it. I will actually move it over centered. I've got a 6-foot extension USB cord coming tomorrow. I'll move that over, and then I'll be set. Then I will be set. I can't for the life of me think of why I would need to buy a third 922, even though the price is pretty good. You missed last night's little addition. I don't know if you got to see any of the stream or not, but I added a...
No, I just wasn't in a place where I could watch anything, unfortunately, due to different things that were going on at the family gathering.
Sure. Well, I can turn off the fish cam right here, and in its place, I can put this thing right here. Oh, look, there's a great guy showing us his butt. But I've got to go in and make some adjustments, obviously, because the pictures are all messed up again. Primarily because they're different size pictures, and if I resize one, like if I bring Darren in, that'll change all the pictures. Well, it should have changed all the pictures. It's a cool little feature that I'm working on. I got a pretty good idea of what I want to do with it.
Now this is through OBS?
This is strictly through OBS. This is an add-on in OBS. Yeah.
I'm gonna join from the computer.
All right. So,
Hey, Josh.
I've asked everyone that wants to participate to send a good photo of themselves or a humorous one like Greg did and show us your butt.
Hey, Josh.
Yeah, Clint.
Join from the computer.
What do you think I'm doing?
Hey, I got an idea, Josh.
What's that?
Join from the computer.
What do it look like I'm doing?
Well, I don't know. I'm not.
Feeling.
Now he's getting mad. We can't see.
Well, if we get him mad, he'll just block us all, and then we'll be up a creek. So.
It's so much fun to play with Josh. If I'm sitting there on my phone and I don't want to call him at the moment, I'll hit the screen call button on my phone, and my automated Google thing will pick up, and it will transcribe to me what he's saying. So.
Oh. Another feature Jeff missed last night. Go ahead, Alex. I didn't mean to interrupt
What,
you.
you got a transmogrifier now?
the Google Assistant thing. If I don't want to answer the call, I can either decline it or screen it, and when I screen it, it will basically come on with an automated message, Google's automated message, and ask. And whenever it asks questions, it'll transcribe to me whatever they're saying in real time.
So I added this last night as well, Jeff, to where, being that it was the 4th of July, I put a background picture in there, and then I can turn it on or turn it off. We took a little vote of whether I should do it randomly or for do it all the time or for special occasions, and I believe the consensus was special occasions, but I'm not.
I agree.
Yeah, I'm
I'll
not.
vote for special.
Yeah, I'm not going to run it on the 5th of July for the 4th of July. So, but it's a cool little thing. Slowly but surely, this is coming along.
Gosh, you got some soda. That's amazing.
What that?
I thought you were drinking some Sprite. They finally gave you your soda, huh?
Yeah.
Yep, see that? There you go, drinking soda again.
And when telemarketers or scammers call me, I can hit that screen call button, and if it's an automated system, especially, it will once it detects my automated system on my end, it will automatically hang up and probably won't call me again because it thinks that my number is an automated thing.
Now that's a Google add-on.
If you have a Google phone and if you have an Android phone and are using the stock Google Android phone app, not the one by Samsung, it's Samsung.
Okay. You gotta be the
stop
Okay.
your
So it's like,
app, it will, and it's updated, it will give you the option to screen the
so
call
you
when.
get that if you buy a real Google phone, do you get that?
You get it if you buy a Motorola phone.
What
And
if you buy a Google, whatever that their brand phone is?
get it if you buy a Google. You can install the app on Samsung, but Samsung has their own phone app.
Right.
I don't know if that would
Hey,
work.
Jeff.
Yep. Hey,
How are you, Rick?
I'm doing fine, Josh. Hey, Greg.
I'm gonna like that. See, I got everything now the way, my perfect setup. Monitor number 2 has got the actual stream itself. Monitor number 4 has got zoom, the camera I'm looking in, so looks natural. My first monitor's got big OBS on it, and the camera, or monitor number 3 has got the clocks. Yeah, I get confused. So, I'm good. I get that cord tomorrow and get this adjusted. I'm good. I'm happy with this.
Has your internet went up any more recently?
My internet?
No, John's internet.
Oh,
Whose internet?
yours.
Internet.
No, it hasn't gone out lately.
Rick,
No, I mean the speed going up.
got a question for you.
What?
How are you looking to set up OBS? Are you looking to set it up the way I have it, or are you looking to set it up differently?
I was gonna go through Ken if I needed help with that.
Uh-oh. Dr. Rob is wanting some help from the Ubiquity group. I guess that's how you say that. So, Dr. Rob, Dr. Rob, you got the credentials. Join us on Zoom. I think I sent you the credentials, or maybe I have my mom's inheritance and I thought I sent you the credentials and I really didn't send you the credentials. She at least was laughing tonight, so that's good.
well, I'll make somebody feel good here. My download speed tonight is 3 megabits per second.
What?
Damn.
Oh, wow.
After I get
Dr. Rob's still at... Wait a minute. What time is it?
Your upload is 800.
No, it's about 400.
Because I was gonna make the video to show Rick how to do OBS. But I have to get the cable that I need for my monitor so that we don't get the narrowing effect on the screen.
Hey, Jim,
Yes.
I went and got 2 of these.
Hold on a second, I don't have that. Okay.
Yeah, you said that it didn't really matter what wattage I got, so I got these for $39.99 a piece. So I got 2 of them for the new build, and then I bought another one, so now I have 2 of these.
Yeah.
And I'm planning on.
Yeah.
Oh, you don't like Gigabyte?
Well, wait a minute. What? Show that again. I was busy. What? Show that again.
What's wrong, Rick? You don't like Gigabyte?
Apparently, we have an issue with Gigabyte, I'm assuming.
No, it's not Gigabyte, it's Elise.
Okay.
Serious. Gigabyte, it's that damn Elise. Oh, God. You might have better luck with it, but oh my God, I have problems with it.
I thought he was going to have a seizure for a minute.
So I think Dr. Rob might have a question for us. So I don't know if he's kidding or not, but go ahead and fire away your question, Dr. Rob. Man, I'm gonna stop talking. And we're gonna sit here in silence.
Up and 254 down, whatever that means. That seems really good.
You're not gonna get me to check mine. It works. That's all that matters. Don't know. I don't know if it's fast or slow or what, but I know I can see you guys on Zoom. I can see the stream over there, and
The expert needed.
I'm good. Yeah, it's okay.
Leaves me out.
I don't want to toot my own horn, but I think out of all of us, I'm probably the only one that has any experience with the ubiquitous stuff.
Alex, was that movie you put on here 520 or 2022 7?
Yeah. It's today's date. I didn't rename it, but you can. It's just, yeah.
Tony Wallow's gone to get coffee. Boy, I should have made coffee. Ah. Well, I
It
wanted.
kind of went a little bit long, so it kind of auto played another video at the end of it. Another episode.
Be right back in Team Viewer window. Be right back.
Yeah, he's in a team viewer window with someone.
I want to look for that browser that Tim was telling me about so I can get them movies and stuff.
It's not a program; it's a browser, and you already have the program. And I'm not going to discuss that over open internet with a million people watching. I'll discuss it after we're not streaming.
Yeah.
But I prefer not to let that go out over the air.
So what is Dr. Rob's question?
I don't know. He said he'd be right back. And I'm going to follow in Tony Wallow's footsteps and go warm up my coffee from this morning because I forgot to make it. Meanwhile, don't talk amongst yourselves.
Yeah.
Hey Jim, we were talking yesterday about I put this computer that I have right now for $650. Nobody wants it, and we were talking maybe that's because I bought a motherboard that started with A. So we were talking, and I think I'm gonna upgrade the motherboard to a Gigabyte gaming Wi-Fi board, and I'm gonna get rid of the ketchup and mustard cables of power supply and just go buy another power supply, the one that I have in there, and change it out, and then try to list it again. But Kim was like, that's a good price, $650 for where you're operating. And I'm like, well, I don't think they want it because they use the motherboard that's in it. So,
Well, that's going to depend. I mean, how many people in your area would know whether or not an A board or a B board was good or bad?
yeah.
I mean, I only found out through personal experience.
Hey, Alex,
Yes.
You're saying the A boards are the first run boards?
No. There are several different chipsets when it comes to AMD. You have your A series, your A320s, your A520s, etc. Those are your cheapest boards. Okay, they're the low end boards. Then you've got the B series. The B series, like B550 and so forth and so on, B450, B350, there was a B350 at some point. Those are kind of like they're not garbage, but they're somewhere between, they're basically mid-range. And then you've got the X series boards. Your I think it's X570, is it, for AMD? I don't remember. X470, etc., etc. Those are usually your more expensive boards. They've got all kinds of wacky features in it that probably at least half the people don't even need.
Mm-hmm. All right.
But yes, you want to stay away from the A boards. They're crap.
Yeah, the one I want to get is a Gigabyte B450 Aurora Pro Wi-Fi. Maybe if anybody needs like Wi-Fi, there you go. It's already on the board. But.
Right.
And it's only $119. The ones I just bought were over 200. Yeah.
hey, Alex,
And
Yeah.
I still got probably 500 and something.
keyboard. If I spill anything on my keyboard, it's waterproof. You can spill anything you want on it and it'll still work. It's liquid proof.
Yeah, but it's got a cord that attached to the computer and the. I know about that. It still may fry the computer.
Yeah, it didn't bother the computer at all if I spill anything on the keyboard.
I wouldn't test that. Just to be safe.
It'd be like LIT, whatever his name is. That motherboard caught on fire. Yeah, it's because he put more, that 1,000-watt power supply on it. He kind of figured it would do that.
Well, for Jim and Jeff, since they haven't been here since I got me a new surge protector for my computer, 1875 watts, 22 AC outlets, and 6 USB ports.
Yeah.
Think you're gonna run short of something?
Oh, you haven't seen the picture of this monster? My gosh.
The issue here, reason why I got it was because I not necessarily because I've got a lot of plugs that are those big brick type of plugs, and they take up a lot of room, so I need a lot of space.
Okay. Sure. Yeah, it's hard to get a surge protector that has enough room for all the plugs if you got the big plugs on them.
Yeah. I hope all my stuff say lightning strike somewhere near here today.
I may be back a little bit, Ken. I gotta go run down to grandson.
No problem.
Have him to come home.
Tony and I are getting rid of the people that subscribe for a week so they can come in here and say stupid things. So they can say all the stupid things they want now. It's not going to be seen anywhere except on their computer, so they'll be happy.
Oh, just like last night, we had some people in there.
So you've been getting...
No, we've been it's been relatively clean until this is probably some idiot bot, but it's been relatively clean until a couple nights ago when a guy came in here and he put about 1,000 little what do you call them, Greg? Emojis?
Yeah.
Thank you, emojis. And I said, we're not that kind of channel. We appreciate the comments, but we're just not big on emojis. Well, tonight he starts out with F you, K Stout. Well, he's gone. See ya. And then all these other guys are making stupid comments about Mrs. K. So if I don't get him, Tony will get him, and he knows just to get rid of them, hiding from the channel, they're gone. I'm not.
Oh, the one that just said, I want her? They're talking about.
Well, thanks, Sean. I wasn't going to say that over the stream, but yes, that would be the one.
Oh, I just saw it before it got deleted.
Yeah. Well, I'm doing the best I can. I'm actually looking for a movie that I thought I already had, but apparently I may have inadvertently deleted it.
Don't ask me to download it.
Oh, come on, Greg, please. I know I did. I'm not real sure where I put it because I know that I did download it, or not download it, but I obtained it. Let's put it. And legally, I have a subscription to Disney Plus, so I didn't do anything illegal.
Actually, Jim, that B550 board was 149.
Yeah.
So while I've got Jim here, I'm gonna get his thoughts on something. I probably pretty much know them. So I'm gonna read off a list of parts.
Yeah.
And I know what. Anyway, Core i7-10700, an Asus B560M-K board, 32
Okay, so
gigabyte.
that's a micro ATX board.
Yeah, I don't know what that means. I'm just reading the list.
That's a micro. If it's right after the numbers, it's a micro ATX board.
Okay, a 32 gigabyte 16 by 2 T-Force memory.
Yes.
250 gigabyte SSD NVMe drive.
Yes.
This one pains me to say. Asus GTX 166's Ti 6 gigabyte video.
It's a GTX 1660 Ti.
Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay, that's okay.
So far, it's a gaming system. It's the graphics card is several generations old, but it's still serviceable.
700 watt Silverstone power supply.
Just more than you need.
A Treadsonic radar with 4 LED fans. I'm guessing that's the case.
Probably.
I don't know. Logitech keyboard and mouse.
Yeah.
Windows 11 Pro. Anyway, my son-in-law, Lorna's son, wants to build this computer. I kind of told him not to do the 1660 for the graphics card because he's in doing video editing and photography editing and video productions.
It depends on what he's using for software to do that stuff with.
And that I don't have any idea.
Okay, well, here's the first thing. If he's using, the hell is it? It's the Adobe thing.
Photoshop?
Yeah, Photoshop. If he's doing Photoshop, Photoshop doesn't necessarily rely so much on the graphics card as it does on the amount of memory you have.
Okay.
So the 32 gig is adequate. 64 would be better.
Okay.
You actually wanted to say something? I'm sorry.
No, I think Alex was trying to say something.
Yeah.
Didn't you say, isn't it Premiere is the video editing thing for?
Yeah, Adobe Premiere is the video editing thing. That tends to use the CPU more than the GPU. It depends on which software you're running. For example, if you're running DaVinci Resolve tries to offload as much as it can to the graphics card. It prefers that.
Right. Oh, and it does. It does.
Adobe Premiere tends to make the CPU do most of the work.
Let me go find out if she can find out what they're using. Hold on one
And
second.
doesn't he need more storage than just 250?
Can you find out
Well,
what
we'll get there.
software your son
We'll
is
get there. Hang on.
video
We'll get there.
rendering in? I use DaVinci Resolve. Ask him what software does he use to do his
I'm in the chat room talking to Tony.
Adobe Photoshop? Okay. Can you at least ask? So we can make
Josh, how many times did you stick your finger in the light socket today? Because your hair is just all over the place.
I didn't put my finger in the light socket over there.
All right, settle down, you guys.
She believes
Settle
it's
down.
Adobe Photoshop is what
It's
she
Adobe
believes.
Photoshop,
Yeah, so
and probably Adobe Premiere is probably what he's going to use for the video stuff.
yeah, she's going to ask just to make sure.
Okay, well,
Which we may get an answer in the next week.
all right, give me a second. It's a 10700. That's fine. What was the board again?
The board is I don't know why I have this twice. Asus ASUS
Yeah.
B560M-K.
All right, dash K. Let me look. Hold on. Let me look at the board. Give me a minute. I want to look at the board.
You're
Hang
fine.
on. Yeah, it's a micro ATX board. And what I'm looking at is I don't know. A 10700 on this board I consider to be borderline. And I'll show you why. Give me a second.
This is going to work out so good.
I
like this setup.
Break thing. Hang on.
But you're fine.
There we go. That's better.
I think Jim is going to have to start charging for his services.
All right. Well, just bear with me a minute, guys. Hang on.
You're fine.
All right. Now, see, here's the thing. The thing that bothers me is I don't know that I would trust the VRMs on this board to run a 10700. I don't like what I'm seeing. There's probably VRMs underneath that little silver vertical thing there, but there's also these two out here that have no heatsink on them whatsoever. And I mean, I think running a 10700 on a board like this is probably borderline.
Has that only got 2 slots for memory? Is that
Yes.
what I'm seeing?
Yes.
Yes, it's only got 2 slots for memory, which means if he finds out that this 32 gig isn't enough and he wants to go to 64, he basically has to rip the whole kit out and put a new one in.
Right. Okay.
So is he building this himself, or is he having it built for
No,
him?
that's a list that's been provided. They quoted him, obviously, Philippine peso prices, and I think they're overpriced myself. But what little bit
Well,
of
I can't. There's no way I can make that determination. My concern is I don't know that there's enough VRM on the board to long term handle the 10700. It's an i7, right?
yeah, that's what they're recommending.
Well, yeah, the i7 10700 itself is fine. I just have reservations about using this particular board.
What would you recommend for a board?
Well, I'll have to find one. Hang on. Let me stop sharing this first of all before I get too far here.
Gigabyte or Asus.
Oh my God, my eyes.
Oh, you should have seen him earlier today. He's actually quoted, "Oh, my headache! I've got a migraine," and that wasn't Greg. That was Josh.
You can't steal mine. That's copyrighted.
All right. Well, let me look over some boards.
You're fine.
That same size.
You're fine. I guess I'll have to go to 2-week subscriptions for these people to sit around and remember they subscribe to come in and say silly, dumb things.
Well, I don't know that it's going to make a whole lot of difference.
Well, yeah, there's probably ways people can figure out a way to get around it.
Right.
The one guy was actually in here either last night or night before last. I guess maybe explaining to him that we don't like that kind of thing made him mad. So takes all kinds.
I went to that guy's YouTube and he's Mexican. All his videos are in Spanish.
He's been around for a while. I looked him up last night. It's just like Jason, the guy out of Colorado. That's his thing, not our thing. So I got to try to find this video. This is going to bother me if I deleted. If I took the time to do that and then deleted it, that would have been so dumb on my part.
I was late to the party because I was watching this bounty tank guy out of Ohio. Man, he ripped the security door off the hinges like it was nothing. You know those ones that you bolt down really, really good? This dude's strong as hell and ripped that thing right off the hinges. I was like, holy cow.
Well, there's ambulance right there, so I know if I got that, that's got to be in. What I'm looking for has got to be in here.
Yeah. See, this thing here. Yeah, I would consider this possibly a much better choice. Give me a minute. This is just one. I will find more if I have to, but this one here. And the reason I like it is because all of the VRMs have heat sinks on them. All of them.
Let me jot that down so we can let him know which one. What is this? ASRock B560 M Micro ATX.
Steel Legend is the rest of it.
Steel Legend.
I would be much more comfortable running a 10700 on this board. The VRMs will probably never get toasty.
Go back and look at my.
That's if he wants to use a micro ATX board. Plus, this board has 4 memory slots.
I see that. And price wise,
Cheaper.
yeah, it's going to be cheaper. It has to be. I'm doing the math in my head, converting pesos back to dollars, but yeah, it's going to be cheaper. I will let him know.
Yeah, well, that's one. I'm gonna look for another one.
All right, and then hopefully there is an Amazon. I've been told there's an Amazon in Manila, and hopefully they can ship the parts directly to him. He ought to be able to put it together, I would think. If not, then maybe he can find someone. Maybe this guy here that's quoting him this price. Hey, stealth mode.
Tell him to watch Kerry Holdman, how he builds a computer, and then have him go step by step with Kerry's instructions on how to build a computer.
Well, if I did it over here, or if
build
anyone
one.
did it here, you're going to pay a boatload of import taxes on it to send it to the Philippines, and there's no guarantee he'll get it because they tend to steal
No,
things.
no. I'm saying let him get all the parts, and him just watch a video from Kerry.
Oh yeah,
To see how to build one, and then he can do it himself, and then feel proud that he built his own computer.
Yeah, here's another one. Hang on.
I'm gone, and I must have doggone deleted that movie.
Hey
Damn
Jim,
it.
I got a question. All these YouTubers are building i3 12th gen processors, and they're saying those are really good for gaming. I don't think so.
Well, I've seen a few videos, and they seem to do okay. The issue is with the i3. Once you start to old, then it's not going to keep up with the games come out next.
Yeah.
Or it might struggle with it. So, a gaming machine should have 5 or Ryzen 5 at a minimum. That's just me.
Yeah. Because an i3 12th gen is just 4 cores, 8 threads. Is what I've heard.
And again, you'll notice, Ken, we've got 4 memory slots,
Yes.
and all the VRMs got heat sinks right on them.
I will see what we can do. I'll let him know anyway. I mean, ultimately, we're going to end up buying a computer for him, so it may be one of these, if we're paying for it, this is what you're getting type deal.
Right.
So I see stealth mode's over there. Hi, stealth mode. Good to see you. Go.
Are you going to say something about the storage too, Jim?
Well, yeah, we'll get to the storage. That's what is it? The storage was just a 256 solid state drive?
No, NVMe. You want
Solid
to put a
state drive.
250
It's still a solid state drive.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
250 gig. I probably think he should go bigger.
Yeah, at a minimum, I'd double it. At a minimum, I would double that.
500.
So you're saying that like 500 or a terabyte?
Well, 500, I would, if he's going to be doing lots of photo stuff, memory and storage is probably what he's going to need more than anything else.
Yeah.
What? Olivia.
Right now, Amazon's got a 1 terabyte Western Digital for NVMe for $89.99 right now.
This one's about.
How's the weather over there, Rick?
Huh?
How's the weather?
The weather
All right.
I don't know, it's windy.
If for some reason somebody has a hard on for using Asus boards, here's an Asus board that I would recommend.
Ooh, yeah, I guess so. Wait a minute, though. Only 2 memory slots.
No, there's 4.
Oh, there 4? Oh, yeah.
There's 4.
Yeah, I see that now.
That costs just as much as my B550 board. $149 for that one. This one's
See, here's
pretty pricey too.
here's the issue. When you don't have enough power delivery for the CPU, or if the VRMs, when they get hot, they have a tendency to cut back on their power delivery because they don't want to blow themselves up. Then the CPU goes, well, I don't have enough juice to do my maximum performance, and things start tailing off. So keep the VRMs cool. They can do maximum delivery, maximum performance.
I will let him know.
Yeah, the last time I was at my mom's house, it was really storming, so I unplugged my computer from the power supply. I want nothing to go through it. Because I guess the last storm we had, it went through one of my dad's computers and tore that all to shit. And now it doesn't work. So, I turned off the button and I pulled the power cord from it.
Now I'm really doing some deep diving research now. Oh, wait a minute. Maybe I just need my brain to engage. I'll be right back.
Hey Rick, you really need Mountain Dew to sponsor you on your YouTube videos.
You're not the first person that has said that, but I don't think Mountain Dew is gonna do it.
And no, I don't think so.
So, since I know we paying for it, this is how that's gonna go. He gonna get what we tell him to get, whether he likes it or not. I prefer.
Speaking of videos, I'm probably gonna do it tomorrow if I don't get distracted, pulled away. Just a minute, I sit down to do something here, the phone rings, or I get a knock on the door, it's like, well, there goes that plan. Be back in 5 hours.
Yes,
It happened twice today.
I might actually do a live this week. Might actually get off my lazy tail and do a live. You hear that, Ken?
You're gonna get off your lazy tail and do it live?
Yeah, you guys showed me how to set it up, so I just get off my lazy tail and actually do one.
Only way you're gonna figure it out is to do it, and you'll do.
Yeah.
And I mean, you'll.
Oh, well, all of a sudden, he's Bill O'Reilly. We'll do it live.
Okay, this is interesting. Now I know I did this movie, and I'm hoping I put it on the flash drive to watch it on the big screen TV in there. Because if I didn't, I got to redo the whole process because I can't find it.
Okay, I'm curious. I'm going to ask you a question again. You're going to have to look at your list. What was the case? Because it was something I didn't recognize at all.
Yeah, I'm assuming it's the case. It says Trend Sonic Raider, Raider, with 4 LED fans.
Okay, hold on.
It cannot. I don't think that's the case because he's only wanting 1950 pesos.
What does that translate to?
$20.
Well, you'd be surprised what you can find on AliExpress, by the way. Give me that again.
Tread Sonic.
Tread Sonic.
Or Trend, maybe Trend. It's hard to read.
Okay, let me try Trend Sonic.
Yeah, maybe Trend. It's hard to read this writing, and it's a picture of a picture, so you know how that is.
Okay, a Trend Sonic.
Raider, Raider.
Okay, hold on. Let me just try that. Okay, I found it.
With 4 LED fans.
Yeah, I found it. Hang on.
Found it.
Looks like it's a mid-tower ATX case.
Yeah.
I'm gonna share your screen and fill
Yeah,
everybody in.
Yeah, well, I'm just doing a Google search. When I find something that's a little bit more. Raider. What was the rest of it? Raider what?
With 4 LED fans.
Okay, so it doesn't get it. It's because there's a couple of different models here. Okay, with 4 fans. Okay, hold on. Here we go. Oh, shut up, you damn thing. Come on.
I'm glad I'm not the only one that talks to the computer that way.
Frickin'. Okay, here we
You
go.
can hear me sometimes with mine. We go
That's
around.
the same exact one I found.
Yeah, I don't.
That's the one I'm looking at.
Is that really £20 or 20 pesos?
No. This
That looks like 1,990 pesos or something.
150 for delivery. Found 10,000 worth of.
Yeah, they're gonna charge him 1950 pesos, so that's pretty close to being the ballpark.
Okay, so that's all right. And you say that translates to what?
Yeah, I'll do the math. Hold on, I got my calculator out.
But that has more than, it looks like it has more than just 4 RGB fans in it. It looks like
No,
it
it says it comes with 4. The W/4 says comes with 4 fans.
Right. Right up in
$38.26.
Okay, so it's a $40 case basically. So it's basically a $40 case. Okay. Well,
That's showing 6 LED or 6 fans, and it says
well, there's
4.
6 fans in this picture.
Right.
But it says in the title with 4 120 millimeter fans.
Right. 2 probably in front.
Well, no,
Or 3 in front, 1 on the back,
and the one in the,
right.
one in the back.
Right.
The others are just they're added in there. I'm looking for something that'll give me an idea. Oh God, it's a single USB port. Oh,
yeah, I see that.
Yeah, front 3, 1 rear. There's your 4 fans. It's an acrylic front panel.
It's not got enough USB ports on it.
No, it doesn't.
No.
It really doesn't.
No.
If he's gonna do that 1660 Ti, I think most of those are dual fans. Honestly, if you really, if the graphics card is a dual fan, which it probably is, let me take this off the screen. If that's what I think it is.
Hey, Chris.
Give me a second.
Hey guys, good to see you, man.
Good to see you. How was your Independence Day?
Oh, pretty cool. We kind of partied a little earlier, like on Thursday, so Friday. So by the time we got to the 4th, we were like slept for like 2 days. We just enjoyed. With the neighbors, shot off some stuff. We're like, yay!
Yeah, it looks like pretty much 1660 Ti's are either dual fan. Occasionally you find a single fan, but they're all dual fan. Okay.
Who's looking for the new system, Jim? I'm sorry.
Something to do with Ken.
My wife's son and my son-in-law by marriage is looking to
Okay.
build it.
Yeah, so assuming a 1660 is dual fan, which it looks like most of them are from what I'm looking at on Newegg. Honestly, it's acrylic front panel or side panel. I'll be quite blunt. You might want to see if you can get a hold of the case that I just transferred the streaming machine into.
Can you send that in chat for me, please? Josh, what am I looking at?
Well, let's see if I can find anybody who's got it, because it's tough to find.
Do what?
What the hell are you sending pictures like that
A
for?
picture of me when I was first born.
Don't send me a picture
I
like
was
that.
born black. You have to look really close to your face.
Oh, no, I don't got to look really close. I can see it.
Now these are a little difficult to get a hold of, but
Oh, I'll send you the picture if you want it. It's not real difficult to get a hold of. I've got it right here. You want it?
No, I'm talking about.
I know. So, Josh, that's another thing that's eerily and eerily scary that my son had to be put back in an incubator after he was born as well because of an infection he picked up over in Korea. That's just, no, I can't move that. Hold on a second. Let me see if I can. Jim shared it a little too quick for me.
You might want to look at these are a little tough to find, but if you can find them, I mean, for what's in it, it's a pretty decent case. It'll fit even an ATX board. It'll certainly fit the graphics card that he wants to put in there. It's got all the fancy RGB, I guess, if he wants that. You don't have to have that.
No, you don't. And I'm not sure why he's getting it. It just doesn't.
Well, whatever. But the side panel on this is tempered glass. It's not acrylic.
Does it make the videos or photographs look any better or any worse for that matter?
No, it doesn't.
Of course it does.
But acrylic scratches very easily.
Yeah, I'd go with glass. You're gonna do a side panel glass for sure.
All right.
Well, the thing that he told his mom, which I find odd, is he said this technician is telling him that his memory is stained, S-T-A-I-N-E-D. I've never heard of that term before. Have you guys?
No.
So
No.
I don't know if it's just maybe it's gotten dirty and so clean it or what.
So heat damage perhaps. Heat damage.
Could be. He's in the
Things are
Philippines.
all colored.
Yeah.
Now, if he can stand to not use the RGB, then just get the MX410 mesh. It's a plain Jane, nothing all that terribly special about it. You would have to add fans if you wanted to, but this is plain Jane. These are readily available.
$46, good price too. Yeah, so this all started when I guess his computer started messing up, so he took it in to get looked at, and they told him, "Oh, your memory card's going bad. You need a new memory card." And then 3 days later, we get this wish list of, this is what they're telling him that he needs. So my first thought was, well, if there's Amazon in the Philippines, you can buy the parts cheaper than what you're going to pay somebody to build it for you, and build it yourself. And then Lorna says, why don't we build it and send it to him? I said, oh, hell no, because...
You're out of your mind? The shipping alone, you're out of your freaking mind.
Well, the import tax.
Import duties.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, what I would suggest on this memory, if he's going to try to reuse it in this new machine, is run mem test on that before he puts it in the machine.
Oh, no, he'll get...
could mean heat damage, discoloration of the pen.
Right.
I've seen stuff like that.
Yeah.
Or the pens on the chips, if you can see the chips. Yeah.
Yeah, he'll get new memory. It's I knew it was coming. It was just a matter of when. I didn't think it'd be this soon because it hadn't been that long ago. We sent him money to have this stupid thing built. So.
Yeah. Well, people pushing it to the limit, overclocking. I could see it. Gaming, whatever.
Do I gather this is for a family member, Ken?
My son-in-law.
Okay.
Lorna's son.
First rule of reliability: don't freaking overclock.
Yeah, really.
Yep. Oh, I agree. I tried that once. I fried a system. And it was very expensive to replace. Yes. It was like, oh, I was so mad.
Don't fuck with it. Leave it alone.
Exactly.
You got the frequency wrong. You're toast. You toast it. Yeah.
I was talking to my friend. I guess her dog decided that she did not like fireworks and that she was just gonna try to climb the wall. She kept running to every wall in the house trying to climb it every time a firework went off, and she barked too.
So real quick, I gotta ask Rick, were you able to get that downloaded? Rick,
Huh?
were you able to get that downloaded?
The last one you sent me?
Yeah, the one I sent you this evening.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take it off my OneDrive then.
John, I guess Star was driving her dog up the wall.
Oh, I get it. Earth humor.
Really?
Hey, Jim, it's after midnight.
Do what?
He said something about after midnight.
Yes, it is. It's after
Oh
midnight.
my.
Yes.
Yeah, it's 10 after. Boy, Jim, watch out for that pumpkin.
Yeah.
Well, doggone. Did I send any of you guys Doctor Strange in the Multiverse by chance?
Not that I
I'm
remember.
not sure.
Daggone it. I got it for somebody. And then I apparently, in my haste to get back my hard drive, I deleted it.
I sent you that photo because I wanted you and Alex to see what I looked like when I was born. That's why I sent it to you. And we have awkward balance.
I'm trying to think of who I sent that movie to so I can tell them to send it back to me so I don't have to go through doing what I did. I know that I did it. I just... You guys remember last week when all of a sudden I woke up one day and my hard drive is full in the red.
You left something recording, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, it was an 86-hour long recording of a lot of things.
Jeez.
Oh yeah, you fell asleep and left the channel open or something. Yeah, and it kept recording there, man.
86 hours worth.
Oh,
323 gigabyte.
Jesus Christ.
Oh.
Yeah. Yeah. Just a tad bit long.
Like one of those oopsies. Yeah. Whoops.
Well, there's San Andreas. Yep. So I still got 13 gigabyte. Why didn't that refresh? Oh, because I didn't empty my trash, maybe. Oh, yeah, that's why. That might explain why I'm down to 606 gigabyte available on my C drive.
Yeah, I'm hoping the prices will come down a bit. I'm gonna try to upgrade this laptop like Kerry did for Mighty ULs. I have the little brother to his, the AC Stuff Gaming with video card.
After well over a month of record high gas.
That'd be Gary.
No.
What's new?
I'm sorry. What was that? That you were gonna upgrade? Whatever laptop.
Oh yeah, I was just talking about the laptop, that's all. I need to upgrade the hard drive and the memory and stuff like that. And I've got a mechanical backup inside of it. It's got the dual hard drives. Almost the exact same thing you saw him do, take it apart. It was like, and I got to change one of the
Apparently it's no longer a
36 screws.
I'm gonna have to get Gary a silencer for all those computers and laptops he runs. Is he running a miniature television station over there?
So there's a fucktard outside lighting off fireworks.
Found it. Oh, please.
I'm gonna go get a knife and start throwing knives at the person that set the fireworks off outside.
Who did I send that to?
I don't know.
I don't either, but I found where someone and I were discussing it, but I did not send it to this person. That person would be VH Ringer, by the way. And I did not send it to him.
Well, Ken, earlier when I told you that I had somebody bring me computers over, it turned out one of the computers was a Chromebook, and one of them was one of those crappy $300 HP computers that aren't worth anything. They didn't even want me to replace anything or clean it off or whatever. And it had stuff on there that shouldn't be on there, like
Porn.
No, like those driver utility update programs and
BitTorrent stuff.
WinZip, whatever, and McAfee antivirus that comes pre-installed with the thing, and a bunch of HP stuff. But they don't want me to clean it off. He stayed over here while I was looking at it the whole time, because he just wanted me to basically, how do I say it? Investigate his wife is not cheating on him, stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Spyware. Oh.
So I'm guessing you didn't make any money and you wasted your time on this.
No, he actually said that if he got that he said that he would give me his money. I said I'd take cash and Amazon gift cards, so he'll either get my email address from my mom, he'll send me a gift card or bring me some money or something.
Now, is this the guy next door to you?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that way, the reason I ask is if he doesn't pay you, just slide out there one night real quietly and stab his tires. He'll lose the air.
Which I believe also happens to be the same guy that my sister bought her house for.
Oh, okay.
I love people that bring me laptops that aren't worth upgrading, and I was like, okay, I'll teach these suckers real good. I'll just charge them up the asshole and be like, okay, sure, I'll try to upgrade, but it's gonna cost me more.
Well,
And they actually pay me more. They pay me what I tell them they're gonna pay me, and I'm like, okay, whatever. Bring me
And then they end up giving you the laptop because it doesn't work anymore. I had a customer do the exact same thing. Charged him out of the wazoo, did what he has to do. The laptop wouldn't work, failed. Was like, here, man, I got his data off. Most of it was in the cloud anyway, so he was good. He's like, here, you can have it. He gave it to me. I was like, cool.
Somebody Somebody bought me an HP laptop that all you could upgrade was the NVMe drive, so I charged him $500 to upgrade it.
So everybody remembers the laptop my son gave me that we ended up replacing that one board that had the bad USB ports on it. Well, now apparently the battery is not charging because as long as it's plugged in, it shows about 37% charge on the battery. But when I run the test, it says, please plug the charger in, even though the charger is plugged in. So I'm at a crossroads on that.
Your battery failure.
Yeah, well, I'm not going to invest any money in it. I mean, other than the $10 I've already got invested.
Also, I have to give the guys some credit. Mom, we got going outside walking with the kids, you know, the other Sunday night, and my mom seen the guy pulling up, fixing to pull up in his driveway. As we was walking out, and said, "Do you know anything? Do you know anything about these bad names that are showing up on our Wi-Fi list of Wi-Fi networks?" And to find out, after he found out his wife set it up like that, it got changed.
Oh, sure, his wife set that up like that. Mm-hmm.
So now we have no more bad words on our Wi-Fi list.
Well, that's good.
Oh, I hate these bastards that don't give a good description of laptops on Craigslist. More like they'll just flag them, and then they'll come back and put good descriptions of their laptop. Well, all it takes is just to flag them, and then they'll come back and put a more detailed description of their laptop.
Hey, get this for bad names. I think it was when I lived in an apartment. Somebody's Wi-Fi was boobies.
Well, I thought it was funny.
Our Wi-Fi code is basically the address numbers plus the street name that we're on. Why would you do that? Why would you risk the security of this house by doing that?
I've got one worse. My doctor, my primary care doctor, his Wi-Fi code is so insecure, it's unbelievable.
Okay, we're listening.
The whole
How unsecured is it?
I mean, it's technically secure with WPA2 or whatever, but the code is so simple. It's not your usual uppercase letter, number, and symbol or whatever.
Passwords. Yeah, 1, 2, 3.
It's so simple. It's so simple. It's so simple.
One.
You'll never.
Oh, Alex, I hate to tell you this, but most doctor offices just make a simple Wi-Fi password so everybody can.
And the thing
most
is,
doctor offices get free
the thing
Wi-Fi.
is, my mom was one of the nurses up there, like one of the head nurses, was hosting a nutrition class one time, 2-3 years ago that my mom went to. She was a pre-diabetic, and I went, and one of his nurses gave me the password. He does not have a guest access. As far as I know, he doesn't know that I have the password.
A lot of times those guest passwords expire after a period of time too.
Well, I said he does not have a guest password. He's only got one Wi-Fi network.
So we were talking the other day with Jim about these laptops that this guy puts Windows 11 on. Well, I found a good one, a quad-core AMD Pro A6 7310 with 8 gigs of DDR4 and a 256 solid-state drive. I think I'm going to get this one and just upgrade it to 16 gigs and probably put like a 500 gig SSD in it. I need one for just doing basic stuff.
Yeah, that would work. That would work.
And I know that that's his main Wi-Fi network, because when I join a new a network I've never been on before, if it's like at a business or something, I always try to go to whatever the default gateway address is, just to see what I can see. And if I go to his default gateway address, I can see his router address. I can actually get to the login page for the router.
This guy actually does
Nobody can get to the patient records and all that.
This guy does pretty good work. I mean, he puts a brand new battery and a new charger in every laptop he sells. Look. And he's still got some like i3s on here, like dual cores. And he's charging $150 for them.
Yeah, we just traded in all our i3 stuff for business. My wife had a lot of equipment from her company, so we got our own and upgraded. But yeah, all our stuff that she was using was i3, so all that got sent back, has to be cleansed and all that for the company. And that's probably what they're selling, because they do sell them on the reseller stuff. I forgot what that's called.
Yeah, but we were talking about
Craigslist.
We were saying this about the other day, and Jim was like, "Yeah, that's just bull." Is because this guy put stealth mode. This guy put Windows 11 on dual cores and computers that are not even made to have Windows 11. And he put
if you're a coder. Yeah, if you're a coder,
Yeah,
you can do that. I know a coder. They can do that. He doesn't waste his time though. Yeah, I know a guy that can do that. He's just like, I don't waste my time with that. He's like, no.
Actually, Sean, excuse me, didn't interrupt. Sean,
Yeah.
there are dual cores that are certified for Windows 11. No, there are.
Oh, really? Okay, I did not know.
I don't know why, but they are. I would not do that.
Yeah.
They actually are on the list.
These have like dual core and only 4 gigs of RAM, and
wow.
Yeah, they're way older. I looked up the model numbers for half these computers. They came out in like 2003. So
Then he's spending more time trying to get it out into the sport, but that's a different discussion. That's a 20-year-old computer.
Yeah, and he puts Windows 11 on them.
I mean, they didn't even know about Windows 7 back then, did they? I don't remember.
It was XP. Yeah, probably XP or Vista, something like that. Yeah.
So,
when XP Vista 2000, so I'm not sure. Yeah.
Vista 2007, I believe.
So I have no clue on
Windows
that.
7 would have been Windows 7. Yeah.
Because, like I said, 20 years old. But they do have current dual cores that are certified for it and have TPM fast boot and everything else.
Excellent. That's probably what these guys are selling. But yeah, it'd be only good for like a young student, maybe a young school kid. That'd be kind of okay for.
Well, I mean, you could get, i9, 1200 or i9, excuse me, and you can type a lot faster that way.
Yep.
Or something.
Well, agreed.
Really didn't help me out though. I'm still pretty slow.
I mean, I can walk with i9 64 gig of memory, and you ought to see them type. Put them i3s, they slow down. That was obviously a joke.
Yeah, my wife's like that actually. If you see her type, she's like well over like 80 words a minute. Something's crazy. It's like, how do you do that? She has long, slender fingers. She can, yeah.
But two comments to Alice. Especially I'm getting to know a shitload of doctors with my wife right now, and most of them actually do have 2 networks. That way, they have one that doesn't even touch the HIPAA side. The other one will play porno all day, don't care.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, we're the same way. Because you have a certain domains. Yeah, you have the business domain, and then you have like a guest domain.
Some of them don't even have that same server. They just 2 different routers, 2 different internet. Forget it.
Well, here's another reason why I know this. My doctor doesn't have a guest network, and that's because even though I can't join it, if I look at the network settings, like the network, like where the IP address and stuff is from my iPad, I can see it will populate his domain name.
No.
His actual Windows server domain name in the list.
That's fine, but you may see Dr. Jones, and that's Dr. Jones for you to look at, and you can't see shit as the name of their network, and you don't see it. In other words, there's 2 100% separate networks. There's a plan on the one that says Dr. Jones that you won't even get near a medical record. You can get as close as to my doctor's medical record right now as you can get to his, is what I'm saying. You won't even see his quite out. A lot of the doctors now are hardwired for most of their stuff because they don't, when they get hip and audit from their accounting firms, you can't get to the network. And some don't even have Wi-Fi in their office. Why would they have Wi-Fi? They don't move the computers around. Or if they move them, come in carrying the laptop with a little mouse on it. That's a totally secure network because they don't want to lose. Especially my wife's doctors. I know they have separate, they actually have 2 separate setups. So you are not on their medical network. You are on Dr. Joe's Have Fun network. You're not on Dr. Joe's. Alex is coming here because of this. Sue is coming here because of this.
I only say that because they have all the doctors and nurses have laptops,
Right.
and there's only one network that shows up in the list, and it doesn't say the word guest or any kind of public access or anything like that.
You're hung up about the word guest. What does the guest have to do with anything? I run a business, you know that, besides, home business, and you can't see that from outside. If you sit in my house, you couldn't see it.
Same here, Gary. We work from home too. Yeah, 10-4.
Yeah, I work at a CA. We have some stuff my wife does, and you can't. None of that's. Well, actually, Wi-Fi doesn't work in our house anyway. So I have 8-inch steel beams between each room, with insulation and everything else.
Sweet.
Our house is a Faraday cage.
Awesome. Great.
The only way I could test that out is if I took my computer, my laptop up there, and I don't have it. I can't see any of that from. I don't have any reason to bring my laptop up there. I can't see any of that from my phone or from my iPad.
In other words, he's probably not broadcasting his computer at all. You're not seeing the router for his work. You might be, but.
So Chris, I don't mean to interrupt these guys, but I added a couple new features last night. I don't know if you're watching the stream or not. I put the
which one? The YouTube?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. Okay, I'll look. I'm looking. Okay.
So I put the background for obviously Independence Day, July 4th, whatever you want to call it. I put the flag in there, so that's pretty easy. So I'm going to hide that, and then right up here in this area, I've got I guess you would call it a slideshow, but I can't get I need to get everyone's pictures to be good and the same, and then I'll resize them to the same. That's why it's all winky and funky right now. Just something I'm messing with, and we've pretty much come to the conclusion that this right here will be done on special occasions, probably holidays and birthdays and whatnot. I kind of like it.
Yeah, that's cool.
Slowly building this thing up. So
you're doing a good job with it, man. Yeah,
thanks.
Definitely. I'd like to see it, how you would evolve and develop. Plus, it helps me too. Is how can I, improve my channel a little bit. Especially, I got a ton of content. I just not really sure how to do it. So
Yeah.
I'll learn from you guys.
Well, it's like I told Josh, he does a lot, and he does a lot of instructional things, but he doesn't explain what he's doing, and it's hard for people to keep up with the mouse moving all over the place, trying to figure out what he's doing.
He would get pissed off at me if I did an instructional video for him and didn't record it.
I could just hear the conversation tomorrow. What Alex did an instructional video. He didn't tell me anything. See that coming. So Black Watch, there he is. He's a little late.
Follow him on the screen, that's all.
Yep, Black Watch says, "Hey, you stealth," over in the chat.
Good to see you, my friend. I know I'm taking her now. Good to see you, my friend.
I'm gonna have to do some resize. I like how I got this set up now. This is good. I don't like that color of the clock, so let's go change it. Is Wintermute with us? Is he still with us? Has he been here at all tonight? I haven't been paying attention. I seen Kenny Witten was here. But I don't know if I've seen Wintermute yet or not. I wanted to thank him again for getting the
shoot.
clocks for me that change colors.
I changed my green table.
I thought you disabled your screensaver.
No.
Okay.
When he hasn't disabled his screensaver. Now that I've switched over to AnyDesk, I can when I connect, if his computer's got the screensaver going, I can actually see the screensaver over the remote connection.
I got bubble on the green table.
Bubba.
Yep.
Bubbles.
Oh, Bubbles. I thought you said Bubba.
Well, I like the blue. That's better. The blue's kind of cool.
Yeah, there's a couple of real good colors that I like. There's a couple that are not great at all. I forget how often it rotates, but it'll change colors automatically. Or I can go in there and, let's say I absolutely did not like this one. I can come over here to this monitor and change the color. I'm not going to like that one.
Oh, I like that.
Really?
Comment. That's pretty cool. It has like a little like flame after me, like a little rocket flame. It's a stealth of a rocket flame. Hey, that's cool. I've seen other casters do stuff like that. It's pretty neat.
Yeah, I'm working on that too. Black, white.
I didn't release a video today because I started recording and my wife was back to her old self. So I got on YouTube and I'm on YouTube for about 5 seconds. And it comes up, Natasha Kendall wants to FaceTime. Natasha Kendall wants to FaceTime. So I take the call, and I answered it. Got off FaceTime with her. And I was like, oh crap, I screwed up the YouTube screen. So I was like, rather than try and fix it, I'm just not gonna make it public, and I ended up deleting it. And then my ear, as I'm getting to my destination, my ear called me and she's like, yeah, I tried to get you on YouTube, I can't get you. Maybe that's because I deleted the video.
Possibility.
Before I leave you, Ken.
Yes, sir.
One last case.
Let me write that one down too here. G. Okay, I got it.
Several reasons to pick this case. One, there are 2 USB 2 ports and 2 USB 3 ports on the front.
Okay.
Good price too.
It's got a decent price on it. Comes with 2 fans. It's only one color, so he's not going to get all this fancy RGB. But it does have a glass side panel.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to talk to him and find out why he wants RGB, or if that's just what they're recommending. Because I got my one RGB fan, and it sure as hell don't help my video editing skills. So he don't need 4 of them.
Go faster stickers.
There you go.
Well, maybe I should put 3 RGB fans in the front. Maybe that's the problem.
There you go. All right, so that's the last one that I would.
All right.
I would look at that one too. I mean, honestly, that case.
Yeah, when you looked it up, I don't like that case either. I'm guessing if he buys it, he's going to be real disappointed in it, because I'm trying to think in my mind what he plugs in his camera. So if he's using a keyboard and a mouse, and if he's using a wireless dongle, that's going to take one of the 2 USB ports he has, and then he's going to be in Josh's situation. He's going to constantly be unplugging something to plug something back in.
Well, first of all, the keyboard and mouse wireless, that goes in the back.
I got mine on top because when I put it in the back, it don't work.
Well, then there's something wrong then, because it shouldn't be doing that.
Well, I originally had it in the back and it would not work. And when I moved it up to the top, it's fine. So, but Alex and I are getting ready to revamp my whole system, because my capture card should pick up the audio and I shouldn't have to do it the way I do it right now. And he swears up and down he did one today and his audio is perfect. When I use my capture card, my audio changed.
I can't hear you.
Well, that's how my capture card captures the audio, and that was the whole point. It's not even a whisper. At 100% volume on everything, it's not even a whisper.
Oh,
So-
by the way, Ken, I'm going back looking at that case that your son-in-law was talking about.
Yes.
It's got those 3 fans in the front, right?
Right.
No, it's in front of them. A
No.
solid piece of either acrylic or glass.
What?
Where the fuck are the fans supposed to get air from?
I was gonna ask that.
It's what? It's got the fans, and then
It's got the 3 that case. I'll bring it back up.
Okay.
Come on.
hold
I'll
on.
bring it back up.
Let me
Here's
minimize
here's a pop quiz for you kids.
that.
A pop quiz for you. How the hell are those fans supposed to breathe behind a solid piece of acrylic or glass?
They don't.
The intake's probably from the top and the bottom. I assume
Hello,
it's probably-
McFly.
I mean, but yeah, that's not gonna work.
So that's probably going to work about as good as my capture card does with audio.
Oh my goodness.
How the
Man,
hell are the things
ridiculous.
supposed to breathe?
it's not.
I'm drilling a bunch of holes. Yeah, this is gonna be loud. Yeah. It's like that many fans gonna be loud. Yeah.
And with that, I
Yeah,
leave you for
well.
the evening.
Are you out of here?
I'm out of here.
All right. Thank you. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right.
Good night.
Night.
Take care, Jen.
Jim actually Jim got out of here before I got to end the stream. So let me see how long have I been going here.
Hey, stealth mode.
Hour 32.
Yes, sir.
This case is like a freaking vacuum cleaner.
Oh, I bet.
Yeah.
Hey, can you ship that to the Philippines for me?
Yeah, if I shift all my fans to full speed, the front of mine's like a fan vacuum cleaner. I can hold a piece of paper to it and I'll suck it in, hold it right up to the grill.
Yeah, we have to watch out. We have a ton of dust here in Florida. So we have to,
That's
just like
my
Arizona,
problem, right?
Florida's the
I'm
same
gonna
way. Lots of dust.
I'm gonna have to dust out my new computer here probably tomorrow. I probably got.
We have to do it, 2 or 3 times a year at least.
It's gonna look like it's got 4 months of dust in it, and I just built it
Yep.
2 months ago.
Yeah, 3 months. Yeah, ours is a cake. I gotta take it outside. Yeah.
Took
Yeah, I
the
think
filter
it's
out of my
about
pipe line not too long ago.
I do mine out on the balcony, because if I do that in the apartment, I'll set the alarms off.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and hit the outro button. See how bad this is messed up now.
Stealth mode, this is the one that Terry got going for me. This is the one that he did a video on his channel and got this one working for me because I couldn't get it to work.
Awesome, Sean. Okay, what was the issue with that? I don't remember the video exactly.
It was something to do with the CMOS battery and resetting the CMOS is what I think it was.
Okay, and you basically updated the BIOS and whatnot.
Yeah.
Well, good, brother, good. Do you live out in Arizona, my friend?
Yeah, it's Phoenix.
Okay, awesome. Yeah, I figured it's tile floor. When I see tile floors, it's usually my friends out west have that because it's so dirty and dusty. You just don't even. We hate carpet. We're about to change our floors too. We have carpet and linoleum and
Rick, didn't you say you hate tile floor?
Yeah,
No, I
because
hate carpet,
they're
carpet.
cold, and in the winter time you walk barefoot across those floors, you'll be dancing